Very. Hello. Namaskaram. Vanakkam. How are you?
Adab,
You might
I'm fine.
Adab, Sat Sri Akal. No, you might think why we are doing this. We have selective amnesia of what happened just now. So we will let it pass. Bala, what do you say?
I mean, it's a royal shellacking, man. What else? I mean, it happens.
It's fine.
I mean,
It's fine.
I was just going through the social media feeds. I mean, everybody is kind of very emotional, very upset with the kind of the. I mean, let's face it, it's an embarrassing defeat because you don't lose the semifinals of a World Cup by 10 wickets. I mean, the emotions are running high. But having said that, it's one of those things. I mean,
They
you
played
have a
well,
bad
yeah.
game.
Yeah, they played well.
Well,
And I was telling somebody, we played 10 overs out of the 30. They out of the 40. They played all 40. I mean, so fair enough, fair. It's okay. What's the
I
big deal?
mean, you're right. I mean, though there is an element of flippancy in what you said, but you are bang on
Yeah.
because we lost the match in the
First
first
10
6
overs.
overs in the power
Yeah,
play.
Power play.
In the power play, because that's, I mean, let's face it, this team couldn't, I mean, does not deserve to be a world champion without having mastered how to play the power play in the power play overs. Because we don't have that. Our approach to batting power play is too conservative. I mean, T20 cricket has moved far ahead.
Yeah.
So with our old mindset, we cannot expect the team to win continuously. We can win here and there, but not consistently in ICC tournaments. That's about it.
Yeah. So the only thing I'll say add to that is we'll probably do a dissection sometime later when we feel like it. But as of now, the only thing I'll say is Alex Sales might be up for grabs when the IPL auction happens next month.
Yeah. I mean, he has proved a point. He has proved a point to himself, to the selectors, and especially to
the IPL.
IPL. See, I mean, there are certain issues with Alex Sales. Especially, I mean, he was one of the guys who was, accused of being racist in the team by in the Yorkshire camp. I mean, I really don't know what really transpired because I didn't read too much, but he was one of the guys accused of. And he also had certain habits which was not conducive for the team environment, at least as per Morgan's words.
Yeah.
But he is a real talent in T20 cricket. He has proved this. And this World Cup has come, I mean, now that Morgan is away from England's scheme of things, it has now given him a good chance for him to parade his skills. I mean, quite interestingly, just a couple of days back when he had that good score, I mean, against which team? I think it was against Sri Lanka, I think. Yeah, against Sri Lanka. There was a TV stint where he was pitted alongside Morgan. Not for a single second, he turned his face towards Morgan.
No, I just want to see whether Rajasthan Royals has the money to buy him because the other fellow was definitely Rajasthan Royals. So we'll see. So we leave it there.
I mean, he was there. I mean, he was there for. I mean, he is not new to IPL, right?
He has played. I think he came up in one season. He didn't do well, and then they didn't pick him at all.
I think.
Or KKR. I don't know. Somewhere he played. I don't remember now. Not KKR, maybe. So doesn't matter. We'll leave it there. It was like you said.
But I mean, your summation of what went wrong, Raj.
Yeah, Bala, you said it right. I mean, like I said, I mean, I was being flippant, but it is a reality. They played 10 overs. The other guys played 40 overs. That is the difference. Let us accept it. And for once, sky was not the limit. So the over-reliance on sky was also visible today. So it's fair enough.
Exactly.
So I heard Jadeja say
Alex specifically said, see, you in this particular ground, I mean Adelaide Oval, hitting the sixes during the power play is pretty. I mean, that is generally the done thing. He said that. He said,
so I would give credit to that. I would give credit to the England bowlers because they bowled so straight a line and they bowled. I mean, they were bowling good length. They were not bowling anything short of length. Whereas our bowlers...
You expect professionals to do that, but our batsmen were not
up to it. And then our bowlers actually were giving so many short of a length deliveries. So which was happily being hit towards the square of both sides of the wicket. So, I mean, see, it was essentially, I think it was just a question of not being ready. Those guys were readier. And I mean, they are ready to take on Pakistan in the final. That's simple as
I mean,
that.
talking of which, I mean, how do you expect that? Because Pakistan is, I mean, they won for, I mean, after being around 44 for 4 against South Africa, it has been just their graph has been rising. So the momentum is certainly with them. And how do you see, I mean, England is certainly can't be a pushover. They are well primed for the finals. They know how to play the finals. They have the wherewithal and the players. So, but how do you expect the finals to pan out, Raj?
See, I mean, for one, we are playing on Melbourne. The pitch is not going to be what it is today, and the side boundaries are not going to be available. However, if England bats first and they ace the power play, I think England will win. Now, if Pakistan takes, I mean, if your our Shaheen Shah Afridi and the other guys they pick up 1 or 2 early wickets, then England will slow down. But England still has the firepower to keep going, right? They can keep going.
They are too much of a professional team to have a bad day, but you never know which Pakistan turns up on a
day. So that is the thing. And from Pakistan
side, another old cliche of cricket.
Yes, it's as old as the cliche itself.
As old as cliche itself, as old as old itself.
So I feel that if Pakistan were to bat first, I somehow I feel that England will not do what they did with India today. If they win the toss, they probably will get Pakistan to bat because they feel. See, one of the things that happened today, if you notice, was that the 10 overs, I saw that they were not ready to go for it. In spite of the fact that you had people, I mean, you could rely on some of the batsmen, they were not ready to go for it. It was just pressure was just building up on and on and on and on. I mean, six runs and over.
That is the problem because this team's strategy is to be conservative upfront and go for hell towards the end. But that is a strategy that is not going to pay dividends
Bala,
in the long run.
Has it been a strategy or are we saying this because Suryakumar Yadav somehow managed to get those runs in the end? I don't know. We need to think of that.
Ouch.
Right?
That's a fact.
Isn't it? So I don't know really because, I don't know. I see. Anyway, that apart.
See, our openers are a problem. You're right. Yeah. See, let's not butter it over.
Beat about the bush. Rohit Sharma looks a pale shadow and KL Rahul has the knack of getting out at the most inopportune times. I mean, if you notice, even during his 250s, he got out immediately after that. Now, that is not something a professional batsman does, right? So there are things there, but we will talk about it. In my mind, I think.
You're right. Let's not talk about I mean, let's not make villains out of. I mean,
it is a game. It is a game. Somebody wins, somebody loses. But I think today the better team won. At least the team which played all 40 overs won. I'll put it that way. The other one didn't turn up. So it's okay. Now, my thought is that England have the edge. What's your take, Bala? I would happy to say.
Certainly, because I mean, let's just rewind it because both of us felt that both India and Pakistan are not favorites to make the finals. But Pakistan proved us wrong. But India
proved us right.
Unfortunately proved us right.
Right.
But it happens. That's the way.
That's okay.
But it's happened. But finals looking. I mean, weather is still dicey. That's what the reports say. It might rain a bit. Especially if it rains a bit, I think England will be certainly the favorites because they have both the bowlers as well as the batsmen. Pakistan has the bowlers to make the best out of the conditions if it is going to rain. But their batsmen, if it rains, may not be up to the task. May not. I'm just saying.
So
you never know because both Rizwan and Babar, they managed to come to form against New Zealand yesterday. So things are also looking up for Pakistan, but. I'm sticking my neck out and saying, and will say England are the favorites. But I would only marginally.
I would go with that. It is probably I don't know. I mean, if you were to talk percentages, I would say, instead of 50-50, I would say 55-45, something like that. It is not. I mean, like you said, the game is such that Pakistan has the bowlers. I think the bowlers will have they will get the stuff right. Now it's a question of which batsmen turn up. Or which avatar of the batsman turns up. So that is where I have a problem. I really don't know. If they do what they did yesterday, now again, that's why I said yesterday they knew the target, which is why they planned it out. Now, if they are batting first, they will do. I have a strong hunch they will do what India did today.
Because
that is the fear.
Their momentum is in their favor. Fortune also is favoring them. Let's face it. I mean, Babar Azam was dropped before he scored a single run yesterday.
Yeah.
And he has now, and after that, he really looked well. I mean, he was at least a semblance of his old self.
Correct.
So you never know. Pakistan, I mean,
it depends on which one turns up.
1991, 1991.
Yeah. So it will be interesting because if England wins, they'll actually hold on to both the World Cups at the same time. So that is
I'll ask you one before we wind up. I'll ask you one question. If Pakistan wins, does Babar Azam become the president or prime minister of Pakistan 28 years later?
He might. See, the only thing is, I mean, this is a nasty one to say, but I'm saying it nonetheless. Babar Azam, I don't think, has a reason to win the World Cup like the current ex-prime minister had, which was to build a cancer hospital, and then he took all the money from the players and said, "You go take a walk. I'm building the hospital." Which brings me to one last point about Pakistan, Bala. I wanted to talk to you about this. This is not about this Pakistan team. I'm talking about Wasim Akram's book. Remember, since you were into sports, that's why I'm bringing this in. Bala was a sports reporter for ages, so he knows sports more than I do. I mean, I was just a bystander. Whatever it is. So Wasim Akram actually spoke articulately about his abuse of drugs, right? Like how it went on and things like that. He mentioned about a certain period. Now, do you remember a gentleman called Qasim Omar?
Yes. I mean, he in fact made a famous allegation against seniors, especially Imran Khan.
Imran and these guys were there. He made that allegation then, and he lost his place in the Pakistan team. Where was he from? Nairobi? Was he born in Nairobi?
Nairobi, yes.
So
he said, he claimed, I mean, nothing was eventually proved. He claimed he was asked to be a carrier of these drugs.
Yes. So that happened. Just a reminder for people who don't know. Although I have a different theory, Qasim Omar was probably dropped and thrown away because he got out for a duck in that famous Audi match where Ravi Shastri won the Audi.
Very first ball. Terrific deliveries that couple. But he had a terrific semifinals against West Indies because of his innings that they won.
So they came to the finals, but they lost because of that first ball duck. So maybe that's why he went off. Anyway, I'm just kidding. All of this was in jest. We have no idea what we are talking about, as always. So our thought is, if whoever wins the toss and whoever wins the first 6 overs there, I think will win the match. This is the way I see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoever it is.
It should be an exciting match, but I expected England to be in the finals, but never in my dreams I expected Pakistan to be in the finals before the tournament started.
Yeah. Now, which brings me to that famous comment of Shoaib Akhtar, who wanted an India-Pakistan rematch. Now, I don't know where that will happen in this World Cup, but then
there will always be another ICC tournament.
Another ICC.
Nothing is going to.
Yeah. On that happy note, see you. We'll come back after the finals and have another conversation maybe. And there is a lot of cricket coming up, so we'll keep going. Thanks, Bala. Thanks a lot.
Option is also good.
Oh yeah. Which is why I said, I mean, for me, the semi-final was about IPL option, not about the semi-final itself. So how many England players turn up again? Anyway, thanks a lot, Bala. We'll see you soon. Bye. Take care.
Bye.